Hey, what is going on, Nightmares? Hope you guys are doing well. So today's video is going to be an exciting video because, as you know, Wednesday we got the trailer for Evil Dead Rise, which is very exciting. I am a huge fan of the Evil Dead franchise, and I'm really excited about this Evil Dead Rise. It's kind of bring back the scariness to Evil Dead, and I'm really excited about it. But most importantly, we got to talk about it because it is an upcoming horror movie for 2023, which leads me to believe what would happen if Evil Dead Rises, or just Evil Dead in general, comes to Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios. Now, this is going to be a really good video, you guys, so do me a favor, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's get into the Evil Dead coming to Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights. All right, Nightmares, let's get into it. Evil Dead, possibly one of the best franchises in horror movie history. We get everything from the Necronomicon, Deadites, and of course our hero Ashley J. Williams. Now, Evil Dead is one of my favorite franchises ever. I absolutely love Army of Darkness, Evil Dead 2, even the remake that took a darker tone, which made Evil Dead a little more scarier and kind of a little more focused on the paranormal possession Deadite aspect of it. And looking at Evil Dead Rise, I don't think we're going to be disappointed with it as well. I know a lot of people are looking for Ash to be in it, but at the same time, to keep the franchise going, I think they're going to be doing pretty good with this movie, and I'm really excited for it. Now, 2023, we have a lot of cool horror movies that are coming out, but specifically Evil Dead Rises, or just Evil Dead in general, would be amazing if it came to Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights. Now, just picture this. You got the biggest soundstage at either Hollywood or Orlando, and you walk into the facade, or you see the facade of the Nobi cabin. So imagine what that would be like to walk into the Nobi cabin and just walk into that first room we see there with the deer head and everything else like that. We see the cellar door. Most importantly, we hear the Nobi recording playing, saying the enchantment or the ritual or the spell from the Necronomicon. Things start moving, things start popping out. I mean, we got Henrietta in the cellar popping out of the door. There's just so many cool things that Halloween Horror Nights can do with the Evil Dead franchise. And if there's just one IP that I believe deserves to become a house maze or even a scare zone, you could do a lot with a scare zone, it's going to be the Evil Dead, you guys. I mean, it could go from anything. You could even take, since it's a whole franchise, you could take from Ash vs. Evil Dead, the TV show, Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness, and you can even go into Evil Dead Rises to give it that darker tone. Either way, I think it's going to be awesome if they bring Evil Dead to the Halloween Horror Nights. I think that's going to be absolutely awesome. You're going to see Deadites popping out. We're going to get the Necronomicon. And, the good thing about that is that we already have props for, like, the Necronomicon, the Kandarian dagger, that Universal can use and then just, put it together in an Evil Dead house or maze. More importantly, though, I would love to see the Nobi cabin as a facade. And like I said, it can lead into different parts of the Evil Dead franchise, just like if we had Blumhouse, where we had the Black Phone and we had Freaky. You could do the same thing for Evil Dead. You could start off with Evil Dead 1 and 2. It leads into Army of Darkness, and it can lead into the remake, since that's all kind of in the same genesis, if you will, and then kind of lead into Evil Dead Rises to finish it off. Either way, I think it's going to be pretty scary. I think there's a lot of aspects to Evil Dead that a lot of people overlook and that is actually slept on. It's not just about, Ash and his little catchy one-liners, or, the funny, comical, like, sexual reference, the stupid references that they make and do in the Evil Dead. But if you really look at it, it is pretty scary. And the one thing that the remake does do well is bring that creepiness, and they up it up a notch that what we're used to seeing with Evil Dead. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be saying, well, Evil Dead is, supposed to be funny and scary at the same time, which I agree 100%. I agree that, you need to have Ash's stupid one-liners. You need to have the Deadites and just doing stupid, crazy things. But if we're going to take a darker road, I think Evil Dead Rises, just like how the Evil Dead remake did, it's going to be okay. It's going to be great. And it's okay. It's a different retelling of Evil Dead. And I guess this kind of turned in from a Halloween Horror Nights video to kind of talking about Evil Dead Rises. But either way, I think it's going to be really cool to be able to see Evil Dead if it were to come to Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights. We've seen them do countless awesome houses like Dead Man's Wharf. Halloween, we had the whole Myers house, this past Halloween house that we had. So there's so much that we can do with it. And to be able to walk into the Nobi cabin, or even the apartment complex where Evil Dead Rises is supposed to take place, is going to be absolutely creepy. Like I said, we got Shinobi recordings they could be playing throughout. You even got the "We're Gonna Get You," lullaby that the Deadites sing. Either way, I think it's the, probably the most perfect house or IP that Universal Studios can get their hands on. So hopefully they do that, because like I said, there's a lot of movies coming out. I don't know which, IPs they're going to be choosing for this year, but I know we got Chucky already. But, with Michael Myers and Halloween Ends pretty much being the end, it's going to be a while before we see Michael again. So we got to pick some things that we know are going to get fans into, Halloween Horror Nights and wanting to go into these houses and mazes. So Evil Dead is definitely on my wish list for the speculation map in the next coming months. Hopefully we see it. Hopefully we actually get it confirmed, because there would be nothing more that I would love to see Evil Ash or Ash and just Deadites kind of terrorizing people as they go through the haunted house or the maze at Universal Studios. So Evil Dead, got to give it A+ in my book. If you guys haven't watched the movies or the TV series, definitely watch it, check it out. It is worth it. It is funny. It's creepy. It's scary. But like I said, Evil Dead is just one of those fan-loved videos or movies that you can watch and have a good time with. Doesn't take itself too seriously. But with Evil Dead Rises, it looks scary, it looks pretty good. I'm excited to see it. I'm definitely going to see it because I'm an Evil Dead fan. But yeah, you guys let me know in the comments down below. What do you guys think? Do you think Evil Dead can come to Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights? Do you want it to come to HHN? Let me know in the comments down below. I really like to see what you guys think. And of course, as always, you guys, I will see you guys in the next video. Be the strange you wish to see in this world. Remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and consider becoming a member of the channel, just like the awesome people you're going to see at the end of this video. But that's it, guys. Stay tuned for the next video, and I will see you guys in the next Halloween Horror Nights video.